Opa! Cruising is back.
And better yet, with Celebrity Cruises, you can visit the iconic Greek islands as soon as this summer during the debut season of Celebrity Apex.
So pour yourself some ouzo and join us for a cup of joe with Go.
Welcome to A Cup of Joe with Go, your source for everything travel, brought to you by Go Travel. I'm Susan.
And I'm Julia. First things first, what is it that we're drinking right now?
Well, Julia, this is ouzo, the national drink of Greece.
Yes, before we can talk about these magical Greek cruises, it is first crucial that we mention the most important word in the Greek language, at least in my opinion. Yamos. Yamos is Greek slang for cheers. Shall we give it a try?
When in Greece, Yamos! That's strong.
That'll put some hair on your chest. Shall we have some more? Okay, I think now we are ready for Greece. But hold on, can we go to Greece?
Yes. Greece is opening up this month to international tourists, including Americans who provide either a negative PCR test or proof of vaccination. You can download the Visit Greece app, fill out the designated PLF form, and you're good to go.
Okay, but what about cruises?
For this particular summer season, in order to resume sailing, Celebrity Cruises will simply require all adult guests 18 and older to provide proof of full vaccination administered at least 2 weeks prior.
Children under the age of 18 can also cruise, but must have a negative PCR test result within 120 hours of embarkation. And then they'll subsequently be tested at the terminal on embarkation and debarkation for country re-entry. All right. Boring stuff out of the way, let's get to the fun stuff. Let's talk about the fact that not only will you finally get to cruise again, but also on the brand new Celebrity Apex that was originally scheduled for debut in April 2020. She's just been patiently waiting for us.
As the second ship in Celebrity's Revolutionary Edge series, Celebrity Apex includes several of the groundbreaking features that previously debuted on Celebrity Edge, including the Magic Carpet, a roving outdoor deck, the Theater, a revolutionary space with moving backdrops and LED screens, and Eden, a restaurant meets bar meets performance space covered in lush greenery.
With an innovative outward-facing design and visionary spaces that stand apart from anything else at sea, with exception of her equally stunning sister Celebrity Edge, of course, Celebrity Apex will revolutionize the way you experience the world. Discover the unparalleled luxury of the retreat, exclusively for guests of the retreat. Unwind in transformational accommodations that blur the boundaries between indoor and outdoor living. Surrender to the carefree pleasures of the rooftop garden. Take time for your mind, body, and spirit with therapeutic experiences at the spa. And embark on a culinary journey through an unrivaled collection of 29 distinct restaurants, bars, and lounges. From fresh seafood sophistication at Raw on 5 to experiential animated dining at Le Petit Chef.
Amazing experiences await you on board. From the Magic Carpet that reaches heights of 13 stories above sea level to the 20-foot LED wall in the theater, Celebrity Apex breaks from traditional ship design. The ship also offers the widest range of staterooms in the Celebrity fleet. From infinite verandas to 2-story edge villas to breathtaking iconic suites, Celebrity Apex has got you covered.
Oh, and I love this. Celebrity Cruises selected Reshma Saujani, the founder and CEO of Girls Who Code, as the godmother of Celebrity Apex. This nonprofit organization, which teaches girls confidence and bravery through coding, has already reached 185,000 girls in all 50 states, Canada, India, and the UK. Now, I was a computer science major, and I was always one of the only girls in my class, so I especially appreciate this selection. Plus, Celebrity will be teaming up with Reshma and Girls Who Code to offer some innovative coding programs and experiences on board Celebrity Apex and Edge that guests can participate in too. So cool.
This is truly going to be a spectacular ship. I'm really excited.
Yes, we cruised aboard Celebrity Edge in late 2018 during her inaugural season. I've gotta say, these Edge-class ships are unbelievable. Open and modern and clean and sometimes just wild. You've got to experience it for yourself.
Exactly. Now that we've learned a little bit more about the ship, let's get into the details of this summer's itinerary.
This coming June through September, Celebrity Apex will set sail, offering a variety of luxurious 7-night sailings round trip from Athens. She'll visit some of the most idyllic destinations in the Mediterranean.
The company's return to the Aegean is made all the more special given Celebrity's Greek heritage. Founded in 1988 by the Greek Chandris family, the company later became a part of Royal Caribbean Group. Celebrity Cruises is still rooted in its Greek origins today, with 70% of Marine officers across the fleet hailing from Greece. Over 40 of these are captains and chief engineers, including the captain of the Celebrity Apex, Dimitrios Kafetsis.
And by the way, we have got to tell you, this captain is a hoot. You will not want to miss the captain's welcome speech. Just trust us. Well, let's dive in to learn more about the fabulous places you'll have a chance to explore this summer aboard Celebrity Apex. The main itinerary featured this summer season will be the 7-night Greek islands and Cyprus cruise. Let's start with our home port, Athens.
Athens, the fascinating capital of Greece. Over 5,000 years of history await in this exciting city, which is known as the birthplace of philosophy and democracy. For a taste of history, make sure to visit the Acropolis, an ancient city with great historic significance and home to architectural masterpieces, like the Parthenon. Stroll through iconic temples and marvel at the limestone buildings that still stand today. You could also visit the Temple of Olympian Zeus, or revel in the majestic views from the cliffside rocks of Cape Sunion, where you'll find the Temple of Poseidon, an imposing building dedicated to the ancient god of the sea.
And don't miss the Plaka. Oh yes, here you can see my Instagram moment on the Plaka from summer 2019. A local hotspot, here you can be surrounded by culture, taste some authentic Greek food, and maybe even have your first sip of ouzo of the trip.
Next on the itinerary is Limassol, Cyprus. Now, Cyprus is a very interesting place. It is actually divided, the northern part being Turkish and the southern part Greek. The capital of Cyprus, Nicosia, is the only divided capital city in the world. The capital city itself has a northern Turkish section and a southern Greek section.
Okay, now we know we've detoured a bit from our itinerary as the ship doesn't port anywhere near Nicosia, but the important thing you need to know is that Limassol, the second largest city in Cyprus, where you'll visit aboard Celebrity Apex, is in the southern Greek region of the island. Stroll around Old City, a historic part of town with stylish cafes, restaurants, shops, bars, the old fishing harbor, and the former Turkish quarter. Visit the medieval castle and museum, the scene of spectacular, shady gardens, and a 12th century wedding between Richard the Lionheart and Berengaria. Swim and picnic at Petra to Romeo, the spot where the Greek goddess Aphrodite is said to have emerged from the sea. Graced with vast stretches of coastline and 340 days of sunshine per year, Cyprus is a natural paradise.
Next stop, you'll visit Rhodes, or Rhodos as the locals call it, the friendliest city in the Mediterranean. Situated at the island's northernmost point, Rhodes City is also home to many historic sites, such as the ruins of the Temple of Venus and the medieval Street of Knights. Discover this fantastic island's Old Town, a UNESCO World Heritage Site where winding alleys guide you through medieval castles and ancient ruins. One of the most popular landmarks is the striking Palace of the Grand Master, a towering Byzantine citadel built by the Knights of St. John in the 14th century. In the charming village of Lindos, you will be welcomed by a landscape of whitewashed buildings and the scent of orange and lemon trees. On top of the rocky hills above the village is the well-preserved Acropolis, which dates back to the 2nd century BC, along with the Doric Temple of Athena. Next on the itinerary is the stunning Greek island of Mykonos. Discover the pleasures of this bustling destination by making your way through its many shops, restaurants, and tavernas. Explore the views along the island's heavenly beaches. Visit Anomira, a picturesque town in the middle of Mykonos with a number of historic landmarks, including the 16th century monastery of Panagia Turliani, which is known for its majestic marble bell tower.
Or, for even more history, take a trip to the ancient Isle of Delos, where according to Greek mythology, the twin gods of Apollo and Artemis were born. This UNESCO World Heritage Site features well-preserved sites that date back to 88 BC, such as the Temple of Apollo and the classical theater where over 5,000 spectators once gathered. Now, one interesting fact about Mykonos. Mykonos has a strict color code. The only colors allowed for doors and windows are blue, green, and red. This dates back to a tradition when sailors used to paint their doors blue, farmers painted them green, and everyone else red. The houses, on the other hand, are all painted in white, a color that keeps homes cool during the hot summer months.
Following Mykonos, before finally returning to Athens, you'll sail to the romantic island of Santorini. There's an age-old saying that I believe best describes this enchanting island. There are more churches than houses, there are more donkeys than people, and there is more wine than there is water. A Greek paradise where you'll be welcomed by whitewashed buildings and cerulean blue rooftops. Take a cable car ride up to the capital of Phyra and dine on a traditional Greek lunch at a cliffside restaurant while gazing at the unbeatable seaside view. Visit the famed village of Ia, where you'll walk down narrow cobblestone streets surrounded by blue domes and Cycladic architecture.
Stop by one of the oldest wineries on the island to sample a crisp glass of Greek wine. For a taste of Santorini's storied history, head to the Athens ruins. This Bronze Age settlement houses artworks, homes, and artifacts that were preserved under volcanic ash since the Minoan eruption of the 16th century. An interesting tidbit, although most are small and private, there are actually more churches than houses in Santorini. Finish off your day back on board where you can admire the striking pink and orange hues of the Greek sunsets from the aptly named Sunset Bar. This is a phenomenal itinerary full of beauty, history, exploration, and of course, plenty of time to get lost in these culturally rich towns where you can taste the local foods and wines and enjoy laughter and connection with the local people. This is why we travel. Plus, if you are looking for a little twist to the itinerary, there are a limited number of sailings where instead of Cyprus, you can rather enjoy destinations along Israel's coast, including Jerusalem via Ashdod and Haifa.
What's more, with Celebrity Cruises, guests can sit back and relax in the knowledge that everything is taken care of with the company's new always included approach, simplifying the new luxury vacation experience to include Wi-Fi, drinks, and gratuities. And Celebrity's Cruise with Confidence program provides flexible cancellations and best price guarantees.
And don't forget about extended trips before and/or after your cruise. Our team is in daily communication with our on-the-ground partners in Greece, So whether you want to venture on a food and wine journey perhaps, an ancient Olympic adventure, or even an educational deep dive experience into Greece and the history of mathematics, whatever your desire, we can get it done. And let me not forget about the epic photo shoots we can arrange. Picture this: Santorini, blue and white dome rooftop setting, a glistening Grecian sea as the backdrop. Yes, we organize these all the time. Just let us know. If you want to explore further into the idea of cruising aboard Celebrity Apex this summer, please reach out to us at gotravel.com so we can connect you with one of our specialists. I know that sometimes it seems more convenient to just think everything is easier over email, but this is about your vacation. This is about planning your future collection of memories. Let us make it magical. So when we ask to make a phone or video chat appointment, don't be scared. We want to get to know you, your passions, your preferences, so we can design a once-in-a-lifetime experience for you and your loved ones.
The other great news is with these continuously changing travel protocols, lucky for you, your travel advisor is constantly monitoring and will always keep you up to date with everything you need to know.
Thank you so much for joining us today on our adventure to Greece. Don't forget to subscribe and be sure to join us next time for another Cup of Joe with Go. Yamas!